Oh, hey, we are Team Soda, and I'm Tai, I'm product manager, and we have Xinya as our user researcher. It's on. Okay, and we have James as software developer, Dave as our business strategist, and Jared as our UI and UX designers. So we tackle the problem and challenge which is proposed by Meta, which is develop a system that that connects the existing community-centric Meta technology to create the best place for Gen Z to connect through music development. And let me ask you a question. So when was the last time you wonder what kind of music your friends listen to while walking out or driving, or maybe even like partying? Okay, I guess the answer may be not. So it is also a common problem for Gen Z that 40% of them are dissatisfied with the recommendations algorithm of the existing music streaming services, and 68% of them says they listen to at least 5 musical genres regularly. And we found that Gen Z users have a vast variety of music interests, which makes it hard for them to find the people who share the similar music tastes and discover music efficiently. And then we came up our design question. So how might we help the Gen Z music lovers to enhance their social interaction experience to better engage with the friends and communities through the music? And here's our value proposition. So we are a standalone social music platform that integrated into the Instagram. So Gen Z users can match with the friends who share similar music tastes to receive opt-in, automatic shared, personalized playlists and content. So here's our basic timeline. We spent 3 months to understand the problem, and we did research, ideation, sketch, and produce our lo-fi prototype. And the last 3 months, we keep testing our functional and usability prototype, and also continue developing our function and system. Now I'll pass to Dave to talk about our research.
Okay, so these are the stages of our research, including desktop research, primary research, and evaluative research. So I will talk about desktop research. So this is our market size. We use top-down method to calculate the number of our users. And the first one is the potential available market. So this one, we represent the overall Instagram users we can serve around the world. And the total addressable market will be the Instagram users in the United States. And then the serviceable available market will be the US Gen Z Instagram users. Then the serviceable obtainable market will be the first market we want to focus on. So this will be 22 million US Gen Z Instagram users that use music streaming service. So even if the music market is very saturated, we still find some undisturbed needs we can address them. So we place ourselves become the bridge between Spotify and Instagram. So our Soda Music app will be very, very social oriented, and also have lots of music focused contents. If we want to go to the market, we have to address on some legal risks. So there is already a watermark called Soda registered in the USPTO. It's kind of a sound and image recording system. Another one is a Soda Music. So this one does not register in USPTO, but it does register in the Miami, Florida. I will hand over to Xinya to talk about primary research.
Okay, so now let's jump into the primary research. First, we conduct 12 user interviews and 3 expert interviews with Soda Music team, and we pull out the survey to collect the feedbacks from the Gen Z users and to define and validate our user needs. So here comes our target persona. Let's see, like this is Liang, the 22 years old Gen Z college student. We see like there's some common and identified behavior for how to engage with the music for this specific user segmentation. So we found out that they will listen to the first 30 seconds of one song and skip to the next one. And they would like to share music with friends via like chats or share playlists and enjoy songs shared by friends. They also utilize a platform like TikTok, Spotify, and SoundCloud to discover new music. And their goals will be to find music they like more efficiently and find friends with same music taste to discuss music And they also want to receive more friends' music recommendation and follow their music-related activities. So we also utilize our user journey maps to identify our key pain points. And here are some highlights that we found out. There's only 20% recommendations from the music platform that really fit their music taste. Also, there's insufficient friends' music recommendation, and there's a lack of a response after sharing music with their friends. So, based on all the primary research results, we propose this 4 key solutions that are gonna integrate into our system. First, the friend-based recommendation. We found out that universally people value recommendation from their friends and their social community better, so that will be the core system for our algorithm. Second, the stackable music content. As we mentioned before, the entire song is too long for them. They only need 30 seconds highlight of the recommended song. So we will provide them the song snippets to consume efficiently. Third, music taste matching. We will allow them to meet all their new friends from their social network, so they can expand their ability to receive greater music recommendation. The last one, music-related social interaction. We will provide them different ways to interact with their friends, like share music-related trivias and fun facts, so they can engage with their community better. And I will hand over to Jared to talk about our design.
All right, so next I'm gonna, based on the solution, we made different iterations of the design. Basically, we made 3 iterations, and we went through 3 phases of evaluation studies. And for each evaluation, we made design iterations based on the feedback. Where in the first iteration, we allowed users to post music they love to their stories on Soda. And we also created features such as personalized mashups and prompt-based community. And where in the second iteration, we got rid of the story posts based on the feedback and then added new features such as personalized music listening data, friends matching system, and compile mashup based on the matching scores. In the third iteration, we redesigned our user interface and integrated the Soda platform into Instagram. And next, I'm going to talk about the evaluative research that we did, where we went through product evaluation and usability studies. So for our product evaluation, we went 3 rounds. And in the second round, we tested our Figma click-through prototype, where we got a 69.6 for our system usability score, and which is not acceptable. And then we redesigned our Figma click-through. And in the third round of testing, we got a 68.9, which boosted up 15%, which is now it's acceptable above average. And we also got a 7 out of 10 for the Net Promoter Scores, where it's also above average. And now I'm going to talk about, sorry, I'm going to pause it for. So now I'm going to talk about the Figma click-through. So basically, imagine you're this guy, Chris, you want to access Soda Music. You just click the left icon, Instagram button, and then you can access Soda Music and went through some onboarding process. And then you can connect with your music streaming software, which in this case is Spotify, and you can add your friends from Instagram, and then choose your favorite genres and choose your favorite artists. And then also choose what's the most scenario that you listen to music. And after that, it comes to our main feature, where if you want to know what scenarios that your friends listen to music to, let's say if you want to post this song saying that the prompt is what you listen to when you're snowboarding, and then you can just post the music based on that. And you can also see what's trending in the community, where in this case it's what's the best song in 2016, and you can see what's the community posted and what the songs are voted by ranking. And if you click that song, you can also upload the song, save it to Spotify, save it to Soda, and you can also share it to your Instagram story just by one click. You can also see what your friends posted under that one specific topic. And then this is our personal profile, where you will be able to reflect on your music listening data, where we provide top genres, top artists, weekly artists, obscurity ratings, and weekly keywords. And also, you are able to see your friends' matching scores with a specific person, which in this case is 88%. You can also see your top artists in common, top genres in common, and top songs in common, top keywords. And you can also have like a 10-song compiled mashup created for you, which are 60% new and 40% in common.
So like in
since then I've been cool, focused on myself about
you can't hang around my block and I
yeah. So as you can see, you can listen
oh my good looking boy.
to our Spotify, so you can enjoy the full playlist in Spotify. Next page. You can just do next page. Yeah, so our functional prototype is divided into 4 parts: user authentication, test analysis, first matching, and the mashup generation. We may use of Spotify Web API as user log into our app and analyze their favorite genres, artists, and tracks. Yes. So our first matching algorithm will then find the comments in these 3 categories with their friends. Genres, especially subgenres, will weigh more in calculating the matching scores. So in our mashup flow, the matching result will then be generated, be the key inputs for our recommendation system to suggest new music that users might like based on short-term, mid-term, and long-term common music interests between them and their friends. A tailored playlist of 10 songs will be presented to users, and users can immediately enjoy the selected highlight clips by a simple tap. And this is our software architecture. We use AWS Serverless State to store and communicate with our web app, which is developed with React and deployed on CodeSandbox.
Yeah, and because time's up, I just wrap up really quick. Here's a list of our next step of development, and also we're invited our sponsors to visit Meta and receive some positive feedback. Also, special thanks to our faculty from Jakes and our sponsor from Meta. And thanks to you all for listening. Questions?
Thank you, Soda team. Comments, questions from our audience?
Have you guys done research on the regulations and law related to music ownership, licensing, and copywriting?
Copyright.
Where Meta Music has purchased, music lessons, and we're utilizing 30 seconds of the music license, where it's cheaper than buying a whole song. So yeah, I think that's not going to be a problem.
Sounds good. And so in the app, I'm only allowed to listen to the song for 30 seconds.
Oh,
not the full song.
Yeah. So
yeah.
Sorry. The algorithm is going to select the most popular songs. The most popular clip from the song, the most popular 30 seconds, and then provide you with that 30 seconds. And you can listen to the whole song on like your original music streaming softwares.
Okay, so the social media component is bigger than the music component.
Right.
Thank you.
Questions? All right, big thanks to our Soda team.
Thank you guys.